How did Emperor Augustus from ancient Rome complicate our apartment hunt? Will the Leaning Tower of Pisa fall anytime soon? And how can you make the peculiarities of Italian bureaucracy work in your favor? This August, I discovered all of this. But let's start from the beginning. Italian bureaucracy can be unpredictable, especially if you're a foreigner. When you go to a government office to get a document, that outcome often depends on the person you're working with there and their approach to the situation. While this can be challenging at times, it can also result in positive outcomes and ultimately help you to get the document you need. We already learned this lesson a few times while obtaining documents and services here. I had trouble getting a document I needed in Milan, so I decided to go to Pisa, where our helper lives, to try to get the document together. This would minimize stress and, at the same time, give me a chance to see the city and the tower. Italy has a wonderfully developed railway system, so you can easily travel between cities by train. A direct train from Milan to Pisa takes only 4 hours. Given this, I decided to make it a one-day trip to save time and money. At this point, I've just got wind of the fact that in August almost the whole country goes on vacation, and I don't fully understand how much it will affect our apartment hunt. The middle of August is an unusual time in Italy, especially in big cities. They look totally deserted, no people on the streets, shutters on windows are closed, and almost the entire infrastructure doesn't work either. The main reason for this is one of Italy's biggest holidays called Ferragosto, which is celebrated on August 15th. The holiday was established in 18 BCE by Emperor Augustus as a period of rest after the intense labor of the harvest. The term Ferragosto comes from the Latin Feriae Augusti, meaning the holiday of Augustus. By the way, the month August is named after this very Emperor Augustus. Across the Roman Empire, the holiday was marked by feasts, races, and public celebrations. As Christianity spread in the early centuries, Ferragosto began to be associated with the Feast of the Assumption of Mary, a Catholic celebration that honors the belief that Mary was taken up to heaven. Over time, the holiday evolved, combining its roots in the harvest season with Christian traditions. Ferragosto is deeply ingrained in Italian culture, so people often plan their vacations around it. That's why all the cities are deserted. Everyone is either at the beach, in the mountains, or in the countryside, including real estate agencies. But I'm only going to find out all of that later. For now, I'm fully immersed in my small trip to Pisa. After successfully dealing with the documents, I had a couple of hours before my return train. So, I went straight to the Diamond of Pisa. As usual, tourists were busy coming up with new ways to support the tower for their photos. By the way, the Leaning Tower wasn't supposed to lean at all. Its tilt started during the construction in 1173 due to soft ground that couldn't support its weight. By the 1990s, the tilt had become so severe that the tower was at risk of collapsing, but engineers successfully stabilized it to save the structure. It should remain stable for at least 200 years. The location is pretty crowded, but I still enjoyed it and the city overall. So, in the last few weeks we made some progress and got a couple of documents that we needed. That's good news. But unfortunately, we still couldn't find an apartment. In the last few weeks, we had a few viewings and submitted our documents for 2 apartments. And eventually, neither of those 2 landlords chose us. So that's how things are going for now. We should leave this Airbnb on August 21st and we're moving to another Airbnb. Also, at the end of August, my husband's family is coming to Milan and we're going to spend a vacation together. This was planned a long time ago and silly us thought that we would have found a permanent place by then. So we're hoping to leave our big suitcases at someone's place during this period and to travel around with the family renting Airbnbs. At least that's our plan for now. In a few days, we packed up and moved out. We decided to get to the next apartment by subway. First of all, because taxi prices are too unpredictable, and besides, it would be too easy and boring. Not our style. So this is Como, and this is the beginning of our vacation. And although we have some stuff to do during the next 2 weeks, we need to keep searching for an apartment. We have a few viewings next week. I'm still hoping that we'll be able to get rest and some new memorable impressions in Italy. And this is where I want to end this video and hopefully see you soon.